strip, strip, got my neighbor cousin was a stripper with escalators on the pole. You had a tipper, you had to throw the paper when you wanna see her. All my homies had to meet her, was expensive, not getting any cheaper. Lap dance, no clothes, but you had to pay it if you wanna see her. My homie had a wife and she was a stripper. He was a rapper and a producer on the day he did his music. Then escalators is where he took her, dancing on the pole with the other dancers while sipping on liquor. Strip, 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 yeah. My neighbor cousin was a stripper with stilettos on the pole. You had a temper, you had to throw the paper when you wanna see her. All my homies had a meet her, was expensive, not getting any cheaper. Lap dance, no clothes, but you had to pay her if you wanna see her. Strip, 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 strip. My homie had a wife and she was a stripper. He was a rapper and he was a producer. On the day he did his music, then on stilettos, that's where he took her, dancing on the pole with the other dancers while sipping on liquor. Strip, 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 strip. Yeah. My neighbor had a cousin was a stripper with escalators on the pole. You had a tipper, you had to throw the paper when you wanted to see her. All my homies had to meet her, was expensive, not getting any cheaper. Lap dance, no clothes, but you had to pay it if you wanna see her. Strip, 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 strip. My homie had a wife and she was a stripper. He was a rapper and a producer. On the day he did his music, then to escalators is where he took her, dancing on the pole with the dancers while sipping on liquor. Strip, 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 strip. My neighbor had a cousin was a stripper with escalators on the pole. You had a tipper, you had to throw the paper when you wanna see her. All the homies had to meet her, was expensive, not getting any cheaper. Lap dance, no clothes, but had to pay it if you wanna see her. Strip, 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 strip. My homie had a wife and she was a stripper. He was a rapper and a producer. On the day he did his music, then stilettos where he took her, dancing on the pole with the other dancers while sipping on liquor. Strip, 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 strip. My neighbor had a cousin was a stripper with escalators on the pole. You had a tipper, you had to throw the paper when you wanted to see her. All my homies had to meet her, was expensive, not getting any cheaper. Lap dance, no clothes, but you had to pay if you wanna see her. Strip, 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 strip. My homie had a wife and she was a stripper. He was a rapper and a producer. On the day he did his music, then to escalators is where he took her, dancing on the pole with the other dancers while sipping on liquor. Strip, 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 yo, my neighbor had a cousin was a stripper with escalators on the pole. You had a tipper, you had to throw the paper when you wanted to see her. All my homies had to meet her, was expensive, not getting any cheaper. Lap dance, no clothes, but you had to pay it if you wanna see her. Strip, 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 strip. My homie had a wife and she was a stripper. He was a rapper and a producer. On the day he did his music dance to escalators, this is where he took her, dancing on the pole with the other dancers while sipping on liquor. Strip, 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 yeah.